I want to tell you something. It's about animals, real quick, and it's not part of my set, but it's just something that happened. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that like mice and rats are gross or whatever, but I find mice to be really adorable, and we've been catching them in the apartment, like in a nice way where you just trap them and then you let them go free. So far I caught a tiny mouse, and I tried to let him go in the park, but he wanted to, I think he was shell shocked. So he just hung out with me in the park, and I'm like, I can't just let him go. Like a dog could get him, you know? Like I'm doing the catch and release thing, and I don't want him to die by another means. I want to like let him have a life, you know? Like this is a young guy. He has his whole life ahead of him. So I brought him back to the street, and then I just let him off in this garden in front of another person's house. And then I read that mice, you know, like other mice, and they get lonely. So I caught a second mouse that was slightly bigger, still a baby, but more frantic. And then I released him into the same garden. And then I got another mouse that was bigger, a little bit, it grossed me out a little bit because I was like, this mouse is too big, and I could tell he's been feasting. And but it looked like the mom, and I'm like, this is the mom mouse, and I let her out in the garden. And then I got one that was slightly bigger and a little bit grosser, and I could tell it was a boy, and I was just like, I don't even like you, man. Like, you're a jerk, I can tell. And I let him off near the garden, but I'm like, he'll find his way. And then I caught the king mouse, the biggest mouse. He was so big, his tail got trapped in the door, and then he got stuck and he couldn't even move. And I'm just like, I just can't right now. Like, I wasn't expecting this. And I like brushed my teeth and I took my time. And then finally, I just let him off separately because I'm like, I don't want you to be the king anymore. Anyway, you guys, I had alcohol. I shouldn't have told you that story. Did you like it, or I can't tell? Comedy is weird. I had this